What is going on, everyone? Welcome to CNA Customs. My name is Tayson, and today I'm actually not doing any work out here in the shed, but my good buddy Andrew, he's building a 1999 Forester, and right now he's doing a wide body, and would like to share it with you guys. So, without further ado, I'm going to send you over to him, and I will see you probably at the end of the video. Enjoy.
What's up, guys? Working on this fender here, and I want to make a tubbed out fender well. Fender-flare, give it a meaner, more aggressive look, and figured I'd do it myself because nobody really makes anything for this kind of car like that, and I got the tools and I know how to do it, and today I'm going to share it with you guys, so let's get into it. So first of all, I'm going to go over what I did to start out. Now, this is how the fender looked, and as you guys can tell, I already have a cut right here. What I went ahead and did is, since this is how the fender lined up, and this is the area that starts to break away from the main body line of the car, I went ahead and drew a line, and then I went ahead and cut through all the way along that body line, and it even comes out clear out over here this way, but I also went clear down on that way. All I used for that, just a little grinder, cut off wheel, and then I'm going to go ahead and go over all these edges, get them nice and smooth because right now they're real sharp. And then I'm also going to be grinding along the cut up on this side. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this, but that's also going to clean up the metal so it's a lot easier to weld. The next thing I'm going to do is make a line right here, all the way down here. We're going to follow this wheel arch right here, and we want to leave about an inch. And what that's going to do is that's going to give us a basic idea of where our wheel is going to sit, how far out we need to build it, as well as a nice edge for reference that we can also weld to. Otherwise, you just have it floating off into nothing. So that's good. We'll also be rolling that lip once we get it all welded up. So I'm going to go ahead and make the lines right here, and then cut this part out, and then we'll go ahead and clean all that up. I also have a template since I already did the other side of the car, and we're going to be using that to get a more accurate measurement of this. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, well, now there's no going back. We have a giant hole in our fender, and as you can tell, it's not important that you do it perfect. I mean, if we overcut it over here, doesn't matter. We can cut our metal accordingly, shaped however we want. So we'll get some fabrication on this guy and get it going. Next up, we're going to be cleaning up all these edges. What I like to do is, I like to do this on the car. As you can tell, I've already got my fitment kind of mocked up, but I like to do this on the car because everything's fixed here. It's bolted down. You ain't gotta worry about your workpiece moving on you. If you got a nice workbench, sure, by all means, go ahead. I do not. And this season we're gonna be doing some shade tree mechanicking. But that's all right. So let's get to it, and I'll check back in a second. As you can see, I've gone through and grind it up all of the edges on the outside as well as on the inside. Now, we're not too terribly worried about spots that we can't get to quite yet, because we'll be taking the fender off. But it's important you do this the way I've done it. Use your standard grinding wheel or a flap disc, all of which you can get at Home Depot, Harbor Freight, and the likes for about 10-15 bucks. And the reason you do that is because you want to make sure that you have a nice surface that your welds can adhere to. So now we're gonna go cut some metal. We've got our mock pieces. These are important to have because these will help you decide how much metal you need to cut. So let's go do that. We gotta bend that support back out, but once we get that one back out, this fitment's looking real good. We're gonna put a little bit more camber in it once I get the right kit for it, and then yeah, once we roll this lid, that's gonna be looking really good. So next up, we'll go ahead and go cut out the plate for that, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys. So let's skip forward a little bit. Show you guys what I got. Went ahead and added this on. Made a rough mock-up of the metal. Kind of contoured it, bent it a little bit. As you can see, it wasn't really lining up in this area, so I made some cuts to bend it. Don't worry, that'll buff out later. Also notice, didn't quite make it over here, so I made a patch. Also not that big a deal, that'll buff out too. I got a plan for that. So we also did the same thing over here. So yeah, get this guy welded up and we'll check back in. All right, we're back. About to finish welding up fender over there. I'm gonna be using my Miller-Matic 211. Go ahead and cut over to the fender real quick. So I have a bead going through. It's been a couple weeks since the last shot, so it's rusted up a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna go through and probably grind some of that down and then finish welding out like over there, down here, and obviously through here. Get that finished up. So yeah, let's get to it. And now on to the weld.
And welcome back to me. We're gonna wrap that Forester wide body video there. It's not completely finished. He got most of the panels welded and primed. He's leaving that back section open. I'll throw up a picture again. He's leaving that back section open because he's talked about doing some kind of turbo dump out the side right there, maybe an exhaust dump, we'll see. But for now, he's got it as finished as he can for now until he gets some of the other things figured out. So, like I said, we're gonna wrap it there. If you guys enjoyed seeing Andrew and some of his projects, make sure to leave a like, and that'll let us know that we should keep doing this kind of thing. If you want to see more projects from Andrew or from me, I've got some coming up very soon. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because that way you will be notified anytime I post a new video. And who knows what you could get. You could get another 2J video, you could get some welding videos. I did just get that all set up. So expect some TIG welding soon. I'm excited for that. If you're excited for that, like I said, subscribe, turn on the notifications. That way, whatever the future holds, you'll be right there with us as soon as it happens. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.